So, in dieser Folge gehen wir mal, denke ich, zu Pharaoh, oder? Gehen wir mal rein da. Ja.
So this is where Pharaoh is?
Should be. I wasn't able to see him when we came to the desert, but I think this is where we can meet him.
I hope nothing bad will happen. What if he suddenly attacks us?
I can't make any guarantees. I don't think we'll have a say in the matter.
That just means we need to do our best so nothing bad happens.
Carol, are you okay?
No, I'm not okay. I should go.
Pharaoh sure did pick a bleak place to live in, don't you think?
They say this area used to be covered in lush greenery.
Why did it turn into this rocky desert?
I don't know that much.
Estelle, are you really going to meet him?
Ja.
Even though you could be killed?
Yes, I've already made peace with this decision.
Diese Frage haben wir jetzt auch schon, glaube ich, 20 Mal beantwortet oder so. Ist ja lieb und nett von Rita, aber irgendwann ist auch mal gut.
Rita, you've been acting a little funny ever since hearing Judy's story on the ship. Do you have a problem with meeting Pharaoh?
I just think it'll be hard on her to hear what he has to say. But it's too late to turn back now. We've come this far after all.
Kurz mal mit Carol. Warum ist hier keine Musik? Ne, das blendet mich zu sehr. Von hier aus sieht es wie eine Cappy, aber es ist eine halbe Cappy. Ja, und ne, auf dem Kopf gefällt mir das nicht. Das passt nicht. Das sieht auch... Das passt mir nicht. Nein. Ja, der Hut. Wäre der Hut nicht oder anders, dann würde es mir mehr gefallen. Okay, das sieht auch schon hart aus. Das wiederum sieht cool aus. Komm, nehmen wir den mal. Pharaoh?
Well, he doesn't seem to be here. Maybe he's off somewhere taking a nap.
Pharaoh? You are here, aren't you?
Insipid poison, you appear before me at last.
So you are here. Is that how you greet all your guests, Pharaoh? By calling them names?
For what reason have you come to me? Surely you are aware that I could end your existence with a mere thought.
You talk pretty big, don't you? Well, if you really want to fight, I'd hate to disappoint you.
Yuri, no! Everyone, please wait! Estelle! Pharaoh, please hear what I have to say.
Does death hold no fear for you, little one? For you gaze now into the mouth of death itself.
I am afraid, but I'm even more afraid of dying without knowing who I really am. Belius told me I needed to meet you to learn about my destiny. I have to know just what that destiny is. I understand that I am a threat to the Entelikeia, but you said that I am a poison to this world. What is this power I have? Just who is the child of the full moon? If it is true that my existence cannot be tolerated, then it's okay if I have to die. But I at least deserve to know why it is I have to die. Please tell me. I beg of you.
There was a time when this was a verdant land, sheltered by the blessing of an air crene.
So there was an air crene here. But what happened? Why did it change?
What you see are the results of too much air and its aftermath. As to why the air ran rampant, the answer lies with the poison brought by the child of the full moon.
Huh?
The power of the child of the full moon stimulates the air crene more than any blastia.
Huh?
Blastia convert air into energy by way of a formula. So if Estelle can use her healing arts without the aid of any blastia, she must possess a formula in her very being that lets her convert air into energy. Judith was searching for blastia that used a particular kind of formula. So, this special formula Estelle has must also consume massive amounts of air, which causes the air crene to become more active and pump out more air than they should. I had hoped my hypothesis would have been wrong.
Then
It is as she has said. With each use of her power, the child of the full moon uses far more air than the blastia. In so doing, the imbalance of air in this world is furthered. For the planet, such an existence can only be called a poison.
So you just wipe it out then? Little quick to judge, aren't you, Pharaoh?
This problem concerns the entire planet, and she is its cause. To do nothing would be unparalleled folly.
If the problem's with Estelle, then it's for us to solve.
That's right. We can't let anyone else handle it.
The gravity of this situation is beyond your grasp.
You don't honestly think that everything's gonna be all sunshine and rainbows if Estelle dies, do you?
It would at least eliminate one problem.
Pharaoh, at Heliord I stopped myself. And again at Dawngrest I stopped you. What I thought was a Blastia turned out to be a human. Before I realized it, I had lost my way. I never thought this child could be as great a danger as you had said.
And due to your confusion, I granted you the time necessary to see things as they are. As a result, my sister Belius is now lost to me. Enough. This power will bring only ruin.
Not sure I understand all this, but if her power's the problem, why can't she just not use it?
There can be no guarantee she will not try to use the power.
That's true. She does have trouble turning a blind eye to things happening around her. Someday she will surely use her power to help someone. However, as long as she keeps that spirit of compassion, she cannot only be seen as harmful. She is not like a Blastia. I know that you can feel the difference.
Compassion alone will not save this world.
Listen, Pharaoh, I get that you've thought all this through with everybody's best interest in mind, but why doesn't that world have a place for Estelle?
It is sometimes necessary to remove a part to save the whole.
I don't buy that for a second. What makes you so high and mighty that you're the one to decide who gets cut and who doesn't?
Und warum darf er über Leben und Tod entscheiden bei manchen Personen?
We have endured the anxiety of existence for far greater a span than you can conceive. Such words mean nothing from those who call this world home for but a fleeting moment.
Pharaoh, please, listen. The important thing is finding a way to stop the excessive air, correct? We still have time left to search for such a thing.
Judith.
And if the effects of Estelle's power reach their absolute limit, I will kill her as promised. You should have no complaint with this.
Hey, Judith, are you serious?
I'm sure brave Vesperia will come up with something before that happens, right?
What? Yeah, of course we will.
Well, score one for Judith. So that settles it. If we humans are to blame for Estelle's problem and bringing on the apocalypse, then it's up to us to make things right. If we give it all we've got and still blow it, you can slow roast us on a grill for all I care.
You have changed. If you were still as before.
Have I? That is nice to hear.
Very well. Be ever mindful, though, that time is fleeting.
Wait! If the formulas are causing the excessive air, then there must have been times when this happened in the past. I mean, the Blastia were a product of an ancient civilization.
There exist those who have inherited the sins of the past. If any yet can speak of what occurred in the days of old, it is they.
He's gone.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for everything, Yuri. Judith, you too.
No problem. But hey,
What?
it's okay if I have to die? What the hell was that?
I'm sorry.
I don't want to hear that again.
I'm sorry.
Man, I was really worried there for a while.
We were pretty lucky that bruiser was in a mood for conversation. Poor Raven's heart can't handle that sort of stuff anymore.
You're pretty gutless for an old man.
Geez, Patty, you've really got nerves of steel.
If he really wanted to kill Estelle, he'd have attacked us immediately. And that's what I can't figure out.
I imagine Pharaoh was conflicted as well. He hid himself from us in the desert to see just what we were made of.
Huh. Maybe he wasn't as bad as we thought after all.
You might be right. I get the feeling he'd do whatever's necessary when push comes to shove.
That sounds like you.
Maybe.
But what are we gonna do, Yuri? You heard what he said.
We're going to fix the problems the air's causing, and that's all.
That's easier said than done. We're pretty much at square one, you know.
Mm-hmm. And no one wants to be at square one.
There's no doubt that the formulas are related somehow to the air getting used up. We need to find out about the ancient Blastia, and if they went berserk or not. If we had that kind of information, it might give us a clue.
Ask those who have inherited the sins of the past about the days of old. Or at least that's what Pharaoh said.
The Kritia were the ones to invent the Blastia. In other words, we need to ask a Kritian who is still familiar with the old stories.
Yeah, the Kritia are often credited as the inventors of the Blastia.
There isn't much left of the Kritian city of Timza, though.
It'd be a lot easier if there were more cities.
The hidden city of Miorzo. It is far older than Timza, and the birthplace of the Kritia. The first Blastia also originated there.
Really? Well, what do you know? You wouldn't happen to know where this Miorzo might be, would you, darling?
Ich glaube, wir haben den in der letzten Folge gefunden.
I've heard that name somewhere. There was a Kritian in Ospio. I'm sure they mentioned something about it.
Do you think that person might still be there?
Well, there's no harm in checking it out.
Judith, are you coming with us?
I should. We still have the issue of the guild to straighten out.
So, to Ospio then.
Okay, erst nach Aspio. Wo war Aspio nochmal? Geld macht die Runde.
Money seems to disappear before you know it.
No, it disappears because you use it.
Sure, but if you only use a little at a time, you don't realize how much you're spending.
I guess we've been spending a little too much.
What do you mean? We need to spend more.
Really? But why?
The more gold we spend, the more it comes back to us. And it brings its friends, too.
Really?
How interesting.
Huh? Rita, your name's on this money.
Exactly. I've been writing my name on our gold so we'll know when it comes back to us. And when it does come back, I bet it'll have doubled at least. So go on, use it.
What a lovely little fairy tale.
Aspio, war das hier irgendwo? Das war doch diese Höhle. War das nicht da irgendwo? Hier müsste das. Das war das, oder? Aber vielleicht kriegen wir ja wieder ein Item.
All that stuff about the balance of the world is pretty hard to take in.
Yeah, I hadn't even been outside the capital until just a while ago myself. And now we're here talking about the fate of the world. You never know what life will bring you.
But isn't that what makes it interesting?
I don't think we can afford to be that relaxed anymore. Estelle doesn't have much time left.
What's the harm? It's not as if acting all serious is gonna solve anything.
Besides, Estelle will notice if we look all worried.
Well, maybe so, but...
We won't forget what Pharaoh said. Relax.
I know, it's just...
Estelle's got it the worst. If we get too down about this, we won't be much help to her.
Donnerwetter, willst du sagen, du hast eine grüne Gefahr besiegt? Ich bin euch zu Dank verpflichtet. Bitte nehmt dies. Gefahrenweißer, Bärenzähne, Bären können top sein. Aber was ist das genau? Sind das Objekte oder... Was macht man damit?
It's been another long day. Let's save the manhunt for tomorrow.
I second that. Oh, how long's it been since I've slept in a proper bed?
Well, I suppose we can all stay at my place.
Wait, there's something I want to take care of first.
You mean me?
Carol,
This is a guild thing. Best for us not to get involved.
I've thought about it a lot. What we should do, like, as a guild. And I realized, we have to figure out a few things if we're gonna keep this guild going.
It sounds like you've decided what we should do.
Well, we said it before. The most important thing is obeying the guild's laws. Those who break the laws suffer strict punishment, even if they're friends or family. They say that's the source of a guild's pride.
Yes.
So what I'm thinking is, we all have to receive punishment.
What do you mean?
I didn't know that Judith was fighting for our planet all on her own. But even though I didn't know, I still failed to help a fellow guild member. So I gotta accept my punishment. Yuri?
Me?
Maybe you were trying to follow your own path, but you still kept things hidden from us. There's no way that can be for the good of the guild.
Well...
So you gotta be punished too.
Now he's stretching it.
The laws are important. What if someone does the right thing, but still breaks the law? Should they be punished? To be honest, I just don't know yet. So that's why we should all just accept our punishment and start over from scratch. What do you think?
I can't promise I won't have my secrets in the future.
Well, if that's the way it is, if you can't trust us, then there's nothing you can do. That would be my fault.
And what if I destroy a Blastia that our guild was planning on using again? That would be breaking the law that says I should act in the interest of the guild.
But you'd also be acting for the sake of the world. Guilds aren't there just so people can obey their laws. I think we can let that slide.
Doesn't that sort of make your laws meaningless?
I've never heard of a guild like this before. But you've got me interested, I'll give you that much.
There's no need to be such a stickler for the rules. Gotta be more relaxed.
Carol, you're just full of surprises. I had thought plenty about myself and what I should be doing, but I might not have considered how my actions would affect you guys. This is a way of settling things I didn't even realize existed.
I just wanted to keep traveling with all of you. I just wanted each of our own paths to be the same as brave Vesperia's.
Sounds all right with me. You heard the man, Judy. I guess that's where we stand.
You really are some of the oddest people I've ever met. But I suppose I can manage to put up with you.
All right then, one more time. Brave Vesperia, fall out!
They're just making it up as they go, aren't they? Is that all a guild is?
The Don ran his guild just a teensy bit differently.
There's something beautiful about this way, though.
Brave Vesperia sure is nice.
Do you want to join too, Patty?
Can't right now.
Oh yeah. You still have to get your memory back.
So, what about the punishment?
Oh yeah, I almost forgot.
Looks like you guys are on Critian researcher detail. We'll be relaxing at my place.
Hey, why do you get to decide?
Excuse me? Did I hear a complaint?
No, ma'am.
No.
Ja, und schon wieder von angedrängt. Versöhnung mit Judith.
Carol, were you thinking by yourself this whole time about what to do with Judy?
Yeah, it was pretty much all I thought about after we left Nordopolica. That, and about what you did to Rigaud and Cumore.
Really? It's nice to hear you thought about me that much, even when I wasn't around.
Yeah, I wasn't sure at first. What was right, what was wrong. I think I have the Dawn to thank for setting me straight. Without the Dawn's last words, I never would have found answers to the questions I had.
You gotta stand on your own 2 feet.
Yeah, I was thinking about what that meant. And before I knew it, I wasn't thinking about what was right. I was thinking about what I want to do.
And that helped you decide what to do with the guild.
Yeah, so here's to fresh starts.
Yeah.
To fresh starts.
Muss ich jetzt wieder mit allen reden? Ja, nee. Dann wollen wir uns mal ausruhen.
That wasn't bad, Carol.
I have to say, I really didn't expect to hear that again. Come to think of it, Judy doesn't ask about that at all.
Oh, should I?
Would it be a problem? Well, even if you don't ask, the answer is still clear to you.
I'm not sure about that. Even so, you're still you and I'm still me. If our paths are the same, I'll travel with you. If I didn't think they were, I wouldn't be here.
So everything is clear to you, see?
I'm pretty sure what I'm thinking is clear to you as well.
Is it something like people who choose the same path think alike?
Hä? Was muss ich? Ich dachte, wir ruhen uns jetzt aus. Warum ruht er sich nicht aus? Hä? Mann. I don't get it. Soll ich mich jetzt als einziger da bei diesen Typen da ausruhen in der Bücherei? Ich glaube nicht, dass das richtig ist. Ich fühle mich ein wenig ausgeschlossen. Oh Mann. Und wo ist Carol? Tschüss. Ich hau ab. Ich habe keinen Bock mehr auf euch. Hallo. Okay. Ja. Hey, die sind jetzt alle wieder im Team. Ich dachte, ich hätte mich von allen getrennt. Ich habe keine Ahnung, was ich machen soll. Was gefunden? Hä? What?
You're searching for Myorzo? That's the name of the city that they talk about in the Critian legends. That's all I know. Location? I don't know where it is. And even if I knew, I don't think it will be of any good to tell it to someone other than a Critian.
Wo muss ich denn jetzt hin? Oh mein Gott, ich hasse sowas. Ich dachte, wir müssen uns einfach ausruhen. Das ist, oh Mann, ey.
You're searching. That's the name of this location. And even if I knew...
Und vor allem, wo ist Carol? Und Judas, wo ist Judas? Aber warte mal, die sind alle in meinem Team. Okay, das erklärt einiges, aber dann muss ich halt irgendwo hin und ich weiß nicht wohin. Also... Wo soll ich denn jetzt hin? Habe ich jetzt nicht schon hier mit jedem gequatscht? Ne, da. Oh, warte mal. Jetzt sag nicht, der Typ ist das. Eine Spezialflagge. Was passiert denn damit? Wo ist die Spezialflagge? Okay. Das erklärt jetzt einiges.
Good day.
Okay.
Good day, my sister.
Judith.
I'm Tort.
You wouldn't happen to know anything about Miorzo, would you? I'd like to go there. I need to know where Miorzo is located and how I can get there.
Ich weiß es, glaube ich schon, aber naja.
Even if you reach the city, there won't be anything for you to see there. But what do you plan on doing there anyway?
Is not a Crittian's interest in her own ancestral city reason enough to go?
That is an acceptable reason, but I'm afraid I don't know anything about where it could be.
I've heard your name before, Tort. You help guide those Crittians remaining on Earth up to the heavens. Will you not tell me because these humans are with me?
Our ancient law states that we cannot show anyone but our brothers and sisters the way to Miorzo.
Shouldn't it be a matter of whether they can be trusted rather than whether they're Crittian or not? At the very least, these humans can be trusted.
I shall ask once more. Why do you seek Miorzo?
The world is headed towards some bad things, all thanks to Blastia. We want to go to know what happened in the past and how we can stop it. We want to help everyone, not just the Crittians. How's that?
Very well. I do not know if you'll find the answers to your questions, but I will show you the way. First of all, you'll need a special bell to open the path to Miorzo.
A bell?
Indeed. It is hidden in one of the southern caverns on the continent of Hippionia.
But isn't Hippionia really big?
The cavern is on a shore where red flowers bloom. If you use that as your guide, I'm sure you shall find it.
Die Höhle liegt an einer Küste, an der rote Blumen blühen.
Also, the door in the back of that cavern can only be opened by us Crittians.
What do you mean?
Don't worry, I'll see that we're allowed to enter.
And? What are we supposed to do with that bell?
Relax. You humans are always so impatient. Once you have the bell, you must travel to Agathor Forest.
The Agathor Forest? Isn't that on Hippionia too? I've heard of it before.
Yes, the sacred land of the Crittians is located there. So that's where the door to Miorzo is.
If you use the bell there, the door shall open. There is, however...
A problem?
Yes. Agathor Forest is being devastated by a mysterious group. In addition to their overwhelming numbers, they also carry with them strange Blastia.
Okay.
I cannot fathom their motives, but this is certainly a matter of great concern.
So if we go to Miorzo, we have to do something about them?
Exactly. We need you to restore peace to our sacred land.
Gotcha. So we get that bell, beat the mysterious group senseless, ring the bell, and the door opens. That sound right?
Indeed.
I understand. Thank you.
May the road rise up to meet you, sister.
And you as well. Let's go back to where everyone's waiting.
Yeah.
Es kann nur einen wahren Leader geben. Mann, Mann, Mann.
Did you find out anything?
We've got a lead in a place called Agathor Forest.
I'm pretty sure it's on the west side of Hippionia, to the south of here.
So, Miorzo's in that forest?
No, but a door is.
Huh? A door? What do you mean?
There's a door there that leads to Miorzo.
We were told the bell that opens the door is hidden in a cavern on a shore in Hippionia, where red flowers bloom.
It'd be fastest to just go and check it out.
First, let me rest.
Perhaps we should get some rest before leaving?
But
We don't really have a choice.
All right, then I'm gonna walk around town and search for clues about the treasure.
Hey, hold it. You should really... Sheesh, she's gone already.
anyway, once we've gotten some rest, let's go look for that cavern in Hippionia.
Okay.
So, Patty, did you find any clues about the Maristella?
There were a lot of books, but none of them were about Eifried.
Well, duh. This city only has books about Blastia.
Oh well, looks like I'm just gonna have to keep searching for clues with you guys.
Did you just say Eifried?
Huh?
Hey, you. You that girl they've been saying is Eifried's grandchild? So, you neither admit nor deny it. And I guess it must be true. Interesting. So you're the grandchild of that bastard who disgraced the guilds. You just look like a regular brat to me.
Ganz schön mutig, sich bei so vielen Leuten da gerade so aufzulehnen.
Why don't you say something? Can't even defend your own grandfather? Oh yeah, I guess that's something no one could ever defend, huh? Considering all the nasty stuff he did.
How can you say such horrible things?
How? Well, because it's the truth. Hey, wait! You guys must be Siren's Fang's newest guild members, right?
We're Brave Vesperia.
Brave Vesperia? What a funny name. What kind of a guild is that?
Well, it's,
Why, you gonna give us some good jobs if we tell you?
I don't have any jobs to give shady thugs involved with Eifried like you guys. Brave Vesperia, huh? It's good-for-nothing trash like you who've been tarnishing what it means to be a guild.
You're the good-for-nothing trash who's been tarnishing the name of the city.
You're Rita Mordio?
Looks like there's a lot more vulgar pieces of trash than the last time I was here. Geez, it'll be a real nuisance if anyone thinks I'm associated with you. Let's get out of here.
Wait!
Oh? Was there something else you wanted to say?
No.
But what are we gonna do? I'm pretty sure that guy's gonna spread rumors.
I don't care. If that's the kind of thing that could destroy our guild, we would have been finished a long time ago.
Yeah, we should just let people say what they're going to say.
Wasn't our destination a shore in Hippionia where red flowers bloom?
Ah, yeah.
Then let's get going.
Warum haben die denen nicht einfach einen auf die Schnauze gehauen? So, wo soll das jetzt liegen? Im Westen oder im Süden? Oder liegt es südlich und im Süden ist der Westen? Ich habe es nicht ganz verstanden. Es muss ja was Größeres sein. Muss das vielleicht das hier dann? Oder meinen die das hier? Meinen die das? Wir kamen da ja mal nicht rein. Aber ich kann mir nicht vorstellen, dass sie das meinen. Wow. Nee, das meinen die auch, oder? Hoppala. Okay, das meinen die schon mal nicht. Obwohl, hier sind doch rote Blüten. Oder haben die blaue Blüten gesagt? Aber an der Küste, aber das Ding ist auch an der Küste. Vielleicht muss man sofort mit ihr da sein. Ne, ich glaube nicht. Ich meine, Westen ist ja da. Also da oben rechts, oben links. Aber es hat sich angehört, als hätte ich in den Süden gemusst. Okay. What? Okay, cool. Okay, das war krass jetzt. Hier müssen wir wahrscheinlich später hin. Das sieht so aus, als wäre das hier der richtige Teil. Oder meinen die das hier? Meinen die das hier? Zählt das noch zu dem Gebiet? Könnt's ja mal ausprobieren. Aber das, nee, das wäre zu krass. Hier sind die Monster doch, oder nee, 6, obwohl... Ich glaube nicht, dass das hier gemeint ist. Oder? Aber ich denke mal, diesen Wald... Das war schon mal richtig. Also der Wald. Aber da sollen wir jetzt noch nicht hin. Wir müssen erst die Glocke finden. Das Problem ist, es wird ja auch so ziemlich düster dann da plötzlich. Was ist das denn jetzt hier schon wieder? Warte mal. Wo bin ich jetzt hier? Nee, hier will ich nicht hin. Von diesen Jagdklingen. Ich denke, das ist der Wald, wo wir hin müssen. Man muss ja sagen, dass das irgendwo hier in der Nähe war. In der Nähe einer Küste. Gehört das auch noch dazu? Meint aber nicht das hier, oder? Okay, ich bin gerade echt überfragt. Oder ist das hier? Das ist auch ein weißer Punkt. Nein, das kann ja nicht richtig sein. Aber was ist das? Ach so, jetzt sehe ich das. Das ist eine Muschel. Ah, okay. Wir müssen nicht erst in den Wald, ne? Wir müssen erst die Glocke finden, dann in den Wald. Das war von den Jagdklingen. Das kann... Okay. Wie bin ich da letztes Mal noch hingekommen? Weltkarte. Halt, warte, da ist das? Okay, krass. Damit habe ich jetzt nicht gerechnet. Was ist doch Süden? Okay, die haben aber auch Süden gesagt, aber auch Westen gleichzeitig. Oder meinten die der westliche Teil von Hyponia? Okay, dann war es nicht der Wald, den ich dachte. Okay, interessant. Warte mal. Das ist doch das Kolosseum. Ich kann das denn hier richtig... Achso, ne, wir sind ja auch noch gar nicht. Aha, war das? Oder ist das... Okay. Okay, hier können wir immer noch nicht rein, oder kann man da noch reinfliegen? Nein. Da waren wir gerade. Ah, okay. Das sieht überhaupt nicht verdächtig aus. Alles klar, das haben wir schon mal gefunden. Ich muss jetzt mal kurz auf Toilette gehen. Wir sehen uns dann in der nächsten Folge wieder. Das war jetzt ein bisschen viel Gespräch auch. War das eigentlich diese Folge mit Pharaoh auch? So viele hintereinander heute schon wieder aufgenommen. Ich weiß es gar nicht mehr. Gut, wir sehen uns dann hoffentlich in der nächsten Folge wieder. Dann geht's da in die rote Beete, wollte ich schon sagen. In das rote Beet. So, und dann sehen wir uns wieder. Also dann in der rote Beete sehen wir uns wieder. Macht's gut. Tschüss.